Welcome back for another episode of Hogwarts
Are
Legacy.
you ready to put an end to Harlow?
Sure. Yeah, we're gonna do this mission with Natty. Yep, whatever we call her. Here we go.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down.
Let's do
I
it.
know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest
Rabe.
that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
Okay.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them.
This world
Hopefully, by the time you return,
Yeah.
I will be able to move a bit more
is
freely.
a basis for blackmail. I love that students run this world. Here we go. There's a lot of kids here. Jeez, a lot of students. How is this not lit? Huh.
Bombarda! Confringo!
Nope. Okay. Yeah, just a little death magic rolling around here. Ah, it's beautiful. Christmas! Alright, let's go out to this cat first. She needs to put on a coat. They didn't make the NPCs dress for the
Agabus
weather.
Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Hello.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold.
Good
One
lord.
day, Harlow came calling
Pretty
to
extravagant.
punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help.
Okay.
Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Well, that's extravagant. Let's see what we got over here. I think the one we're going to right now is
Otto
the
Dibble works at Gladrags.
Cladrags.
I
Yeah.
should check there.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
If something threatens me,
Where?
the first thing I can't
Boom!
do.
Right here. Oh, is he in the back? Wait a minute.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here all along.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it out for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Jeez.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Okay.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Okay.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Okay.
Now
Interesting.
hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
I mean, that's
We're
how.
on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Let's see. Do I have anything worth selling?
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Does he have anything? Oh, good grief. Look at that. Crimson Voyager Bob. What a horrible mask. Whoa. I don't even know what mine is right now. Holy cow. It's 500. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff I could sell. I think, right? Yeah, sell items, buy, sell. Okay. Well. Go ahead and sell stuff. Get that money. 78. There we go. 9,000. No trade applied. Man, that's a bummer, but we're gonna get it. Boom. All right. Looking good. Off we go.
I'm sure she'd love some flowers.
Sure, your mom would love some flowers. All right, here we go. Yeah, more people should be running. It's freezing out here. Let's see. Nothing here. Whoa! 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 I'm sorry. Ah, there we go.
Mrs. Rabe should be...
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
What have I done, Isco?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
All these adults, not proactive.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Sorry, that's all the kids in Hogwarts do. We ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we're beginning to lose our patience. We know that your husband would appreciate it if you were to see how you are. Together, we shall respond to the week's end.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Natty, yes, Natty, that's her name. Up-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. And we're gone.
You'd think knowing spells would simplify things.
Yeah, that's a great point. You would think that knowing spells would simplify things. They never seem to in this world. Can we do this?
It's
Yes.
not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Oh boy.
Revelio.
The only all-wizarding group. Yep, all that. Get out of the way. Natty. Oh no. Our good close personal friend of one video game.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Whoa.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble.
Oh no!
Revelio will show me where she was taken. Revelio.
Into the Hog's Head.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Yeah.
Revelio.
All right. Out the front door. Let's see. To the right.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Oh, let's get busy.
The footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Accio!
There we go.
A hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way.
Oh yeah.
I need to find her quickly.
Give me all your Ashwinder money. Oh, give me your Ashwinder clothes.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
What? Oh, fun. Holy jeez.
Using that girl as bait. Everyone's coming for her. We ought to just kill her. Hogwarts student would be arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Revelio.
Oh yeah? This is a Hogwarts student that disagrees. Do 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 do.
I'm the only one left on patrol.
Brockborough's always a treasure trove. Never fail to fill the sacks. That's me, of course.
Hey,
Let's see.
Everyone in Upper Hogsfield shudders when they see me. And rightfully so.
Okay, 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 okay.
patrol, watch for threats. Must be joking.
I don't want to work with goblins. Not now, not ever. Rookwood's gone mad.
Rookwood has gone mad. Oh, it's sneaky, sneaky.
Share and share alike, say I, as I'm robbing.
Wouldn't it be great if I could get behind her? I don't think I can, though. Gwendolyn Zal, boss fight.
The Hamlets don't stand a chance.
Oh, definitely. Oh, definitely.
Stocks after our little visit.
Oh! Oh, yeah! Oh. What you got for me? What you got for me? Just took the bus. Look away.
Upper or lower Hogsfield that we raided last week?
Uh-oh.
There.
Oh, no! No! Hey, boys.
Expulsion!
Potato! Stupid one! Repender! Defender! Expelliarmus!
Might want to look up.
Oh, boy. Oh, this is... Get out of here.
Personal.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Boom! Oh, wow, he's tough.
You're going to regret that.
Oh. Yep.
Are you even trying?
Protego! Bombarder!
There we go. Come on. Get out of here.
Expelliarmus!
Made a great cake.
Yeah, I've done a lot of things in my life.
Levioso! This is a Confringo! Bombarder! Expelliarmus! Defender!
Pay for your
Ow.
deed. I'm just warming up.
Confringo.
There we go. Okay. Woo.
Revelio.
Woo. That was quite good. Oh, look at this. Gib, gib, gib. Ooh. Gib, gib, gib. What else? What else? Man, there's so much. They've just been robbing everybody. Okay. You're... yeah, Philip. Yeah. Okay.
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Ooh, medium ground surface? What ridiculous
Revelio.
thing? House emblem scarf. Okay, now I see it's up there. Can I get up there? Yeah, stairs. There you go. Yeah. Oh, pink letter. Unable to share publicly the most pinnacle of happiness that exists in you. Now I'm off to read your letter once more. So nice.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
I would not know how to do that.
Revelio.
Okay, we got grates. We got some grates. Let's see what we got back here.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. Flipendo.
No.
Lumos.
Huh. Oh, maybe we gotta go this way.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Interesting. What do we got here? Huh. Okay. Oh, okay, we came back up here. So, how do we... remove this?
Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa.
Come on. Oh. Yeah. There you go. That was the key, little Wingardium Leviosa.
Revelio. Lumos.
Alright. Man, what a fun little hidey hole back here. Come on, the things that must be in these boxes would be amazing. Alright, finding Natty. That is the new sweet hotness. We gotta do it.
Revelio.
So is that everything? I believe that is, in fact, everything. Alright, up the stairs.
Natty must be here somewhere.
Oh, she must be. Oh, dope. Alright. This is dope room, though, for reals. I mean, kind of sick and twisted, but, like, you can imagine if it were not sick and twisted, it'd be pretty awesome.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you.
Seems awfully
You're
young
right.
for her, but okay.
I am all right.
Maybe not. She's a cougar!
Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Use mine. We'll find yours together once you're out of there.
I need my wand for this. Using one with which I have no connection may not work as well or as quickly, and we cannot risk detection.
I shall do my best. Any idea where it might be?
It's nearby. I can sense it.
Understood.
Okay.
I'll find it.
Very interesting.
Your friend Natty was not able to summon her wand. It must be blocked by something.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah,
Revelio. Mr. Rabe's wand could be in there.
I could say they need to sort out a little bit better. Cool.
Mr. Rabe's wand.
Hey, there it is.
He'll be glad to have this back.
Glad to have that back. Okay. There you go, buddy.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Okay. Let me come over here. Oh, it did nothing. Okay. Amazing. Boom. Curse breaker. Awesome. Here you go, Natty. Got you a wand here.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery.
Well,
I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
dude, do you want your... Yep, you want your wand? No? Okay, cool. She didn't want her wand. And I mean, I murdered them all, so do you really think that they're gonna come after us? I guess they probably will. I mean, I robbed them and it's fine.
Revelio.
Everything's gonna be fine, Natty. I think you forgot how freaking awesome a duelist I am. Alright, out we go.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Yeah, let's do it. Officer Singer is Officer Harlow! Or Mr. Harlow, or whatever his name is. Oh yeah. What is this?
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe.
Lumos.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashfinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
No. Yep.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall
Lumos.
speak soon.
Okay. There we go. Looking good. Okay. Can't get back into town. Well, that is gonna be it for this episode. Pretty great little storyline. I wonder if I can give this back. Hold on. Let's go see. While we're here. Nope, not this way. Let's see. Can we give the golden book back? Oh.
Pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
He was just like, yup, we're getting married.
Mr. Filbert, I have your book.
But how did you... Oh, thank you. I can't tell you what this means to me.
You were rather careless.
I'm glad to have been of help.
Oh, my. I cannot believe I have this bit of my dearest Dulcibella back. Thank you, my young friend. Thank you.
There you go. And the other dude... We have a little quest there.
Don't you fret, Biscuit.
There you are.
I shall sort something.
You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran.
Poppy, that's
Someone
right.
recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
Good.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of creature is a Snidget?
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to dart quickly in any direction. In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the Snidget, which barbarically was actually used in the sport hundreds of years ago.
Why would Snidgets be valuable to poachers?
They could make more money with Snidgets than they ever would have fighting dragons. The golden Snidget's feathers and eyes are incredibly valuable. That's why they're believed to be extinct. They were hunted out of existence by wizard kind. If the poachers found some
That
now,
sucks.
I can't bear to think about the horrific way they'd be bred and killed for profit.
Where exactly are these Snidgets allegedly hidden?
Gran says the journals were a bit cryptic, which is good. Perhaps the poachers won't be clever enough to find the birds. From what she recalls, the journals only noted that the key to finding them lay in the moonlight. Gran thinks it can be narrowed down to a handful of locations.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the Snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the Snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs! They'd want the Snidgets protected at all costs.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may
there's
be
a
our
lot of
only hope.
creatures out there
Let me
that I've
think on
helped
it.
that hate them.
I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Oh, that was it? Oh, goodness. Well, that was not what we anticipated. Okay, then, since we've checked that out, let's go talk to Grief and Vengeance. We'll go speak to Natty, and then, oh boy, we are at the third trial, I believe. I don't know, where is she? She's inside the castle.
Potato.
Nope, can't do that. Can I? Yes, I can. Let's go find Natty. Let's see, where could she be? Here we go. Nope, 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 nope. Looks like she's in the Great Hall. Nah, yeah. And down. There we go. Yeah. Christmas. So excellent.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer.
Concur.
If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
Of course.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Makes sense.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Well, all right. Light on battle. None. But important plot stuff for the end there. So now, what we can do, let's see, I believe that is it. Our next journey is to the secret chamber. So that'll be the next episode. This will be just a quick down and dirty for some dialogue and story.
Expelliarmus!
And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Come check out a.m.m.o. See you in the next one. Links as always in the description down below. Later.